Hello, Soul Family. I'm sitting here late at night and I'm so excited because I really want to upload this video that I channeled Jesus and the message that he had for everyone. And what I needed to do first was give a little bit of background. I was having some computer issues, which I know many of you are. The energy is just off the charts. Besides computer issues, phone issues, all electronics, body aches, ears really ringing, random headaches over your head which don't make any sense, just all kinds of really interesting things that don't add up. So what happened was, prior to the channeling, was I was sitting at the table drinking my coffee, and I finished it, and as soon as I did, it was like, draw cards from this oracle deck. And I was like, okay. And the deck is called Tarot Illuminati, and I'm going to show you a picture of the cards that I drew. Now first, when I started opening up the deck, they said pull 5 cards. So I looked at the beginning of the book and I was like, okay, how do I lay out 5 cards? Well, they don't have a 5 card layout. They have a 3 and a 4 and a 6 card layout. So I was like, okay, well, what do you want me to do with the 5 cards? Just lay them out. And then they said, no, you're going to make it in the shape of a star. And so as soon as I saw the star, I could see that it was expanding, and it was the star tetrahedron, and then it became the Merkaba, and all these sacred geometry images were coming off of the star. And so I pulled from this deck. I pulled one card, I pulled another card, I pulled this, oh, I went dark because I got rid of, I wanted to show you the deck of cards, so I'm going to flip over to it. I know my room is dark here. Actually, let me turn on a light really quick, because I got it to work, and so I'm so excited that I got it to work. When you have computer issues and you sit here and try to figure it out. So I'm going to flip around my camera here and bring my computer over, because that'll make it easier for me to see. So, can't really see that. Guess I'll have to attach a picture. So there it is. Let's get in a little bit closer. What I'll do is take the still shot and send that over. So the first card that I pulled was the 2 of Swords, and then it was the 5 of Wands, then the Judgment card, then the Justice card, and then the Queen of Cups. And so I'll take pictures and attach each definition to what the meaning of the cards are. Each one was so interesting, and how talking about the change in conflict was coming, and that how, you know, to not judge, to be in that place where we're not judging, and that to balance the scales. And then the Queen of Cups was about being the fulcrum of the universe. And that was actually a word that was used on another card as well, was the word fulcrum. And that Jesus was saying that we are the fulcrum. He was using that word quite a bit, so as you'll hear that in the channeling. We didn't start recording immediately. He just came in, and I just started. I was very unprepared. Like I said, I'm still in my PJs, so I don't really care, because the message needs to get out. And so anyways, these cards were truly representative of what he was going to talk about. So super thrilled to finally get to share this with you guys. I know it's late, and I don't really care. I'm just going to post it, and you guys can decide for yourself and comment below about, you know, what this message means to you. And so this will be part 1, and then the other channeling will be part 2. So it'll be a 2-parter. I can't combine the videos, so you'll have to watch both. So thank you so much, you guys, for all your love and support. I'm so blessed to be able to share any messages that I get, and I just absolutely love it. So thank you. All right, bye. Um, this, what's happening is how the universe, we are the fulcrum right now, and there's a shift and a change coming. And he's literally showing me the planet that is in the palm of his hand, and it's shifting, it's rolling, and there's going to be shaking, and that this is going to be occurring, and that I feel like I'm seeing all the planets like in a line. And then there's Earth, and how he keeps talking about Earth as an organism, and that we are the fulcrum of the galaxy, and this, because we are the only planet that has inhabitants on the outside of the planet, exteriorly. So because we are showing others, that how we are supporting each other, and so yes, I could see, of course, all the different countries, and yet, even though there's disagreements and we have our differences and how we even look different and all the different religions, we are still humankind. We are one human race, and how humanity thrives on this planet, and how none of the other planets have this. And so we really are right now being this exhibit. We are the light that's coming off of us, and the shift that's happening is one of the most interesting times to be alive on this planet. The things that we're going to start experiencing. And he just said, "And you, my child, are a part of this," and not just talking to me. It's all of us that are awakening right now. We are awakening, and so it's all us childs, all of us that have chosen to be human at this time on this planet. He just said we must rise up, and we must rise up our spiritual understanding, our awakening, our awareness that can encompass. And he just, oh my gosh, he just, like this beautiful colors, but they were all iridescent, but they were so bright, just all over our planet. And that's all of us rising up. That's all of us bringing our energy, raising our vibration, that we are all surrounding our globe, our planet. And our planet is just much bigger. So it looks bigger, it feels bigger to me. So I don't know if we grow, if Gaia grows with us. It's very interesting. If we expand, I don't know how this happens, but it just feels like it's bigger. He said, "You use the words correctly. It's about growth and expansion. Everything is about growth and expansion. We are born, and we grow. We expand. We expand our knowledge from a child to an adult. Nature grows. Seeds are planted. Everything grows and expands. You expand your understanding, your awareness of spirituality versus this." And he showed me like this dense energy that's very earthbound, but not even nature earthbound. It's like ashes earthbound. So it feels like it's dead, right? So the ashes, there's nothing in the ashes, and yet, of course, what rises from the ashes, the phoenix, which is relatable to the card we pulled. He is saying that, it's very symbolic, that the phoenix rising is to show that from the ashes, from what we've where we're at, where a lot of people are at, is not feeling that there's no hope for this life. What am I living for? What am I doing with myself? He said, please understand, there are so many in your humanity right now that are asking this question, and for us to rise up and be this light and this energy is to bring forth this to others. And that's why we're here. That's why we're here. And if we aren't doing this for each other, then we haven't grasped the love. And he's overwhelming me with just such peace and love. And I wish every single person could feel this. Because my body can't even handle it. I gotta cry. Thank you. So in the cards that we pulled, the word fulcrum kept coming up. And he really wants us to understand that this particular planet is at the fulcrum. That we are the fulcrum of the galaxy. We are the fulcrum of the galaxy right now. So we are this balancing act. Something is coming, and yet we are the balancing act. We are the pure justice, everything that we understand about our path and our awakening. What do we want to awaken to? And that's this love and this compassion, and that's the balancing. That it feels heavy and dense, and yet love and compassion is on the balancing side of one scale, and this dead weight is just, it's heavy, but it's not lifting us, it's not lifting up, so we're off balance. So we need to bring this, we need the ashes, because we need to be the phoenix rising. We need to rise out of our own ashes. And that there is, when we truly know and understand who we are, there is absolutely no fear. We just don't care. We will just go and do whatever it is we need to do. We just have the misconception about of things that we've been told and taught, and it's about this being. It's about this being right now, and just being in this moment and going with this wherever we're led. We will be so guided if we just completely open up to this. And I get this. I was just, saying this last night, even just to go on a trip, and when you have no agenda and you're just going to go wherever you want to go, the most amazing things happen, and you meet the most amazing people, because energetically we're all tied together. So we're going to pull in the people that match our vibration. Oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I said, is there anything else you want to share? And he said, to get the message across that as there is no veil right now, to receive the love that is encompassing this place. And he's showing me the earth. And he's saying, you are all so loved, and to open up to this love this will take you. And he just said, this will take you far, but he meant not far on this planet, but far. So right, helping to raise the vibration. He said, love the little ones that are coming in, for they are the new change. They are going to be the new understanding and the new reality.
There is change coming. There is change coming.